Hi, my name is Steve Stine, and in this video what we're going to do is start learning how to visualize some simple chordal arpeggios on our guitar. Now, what I mean by that is oftentimes when we learn how to play chords, we might play, for instance, A here, or G here, or D here, and those are wonderful. But what we want to do is create a system of being able to move up and down the guitar and actually be able to see the notes that we're playing and understand the intervals that make up those chords that we're playing. So, for instance, if I went to the note A on the sixth string, and if you go back to the first of these three videos that I've made, we talked about how to memorize the notes, and then we looked at the major scale and the interval names in the second video. Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to take that, whatever chord we choose, in this case we're going to use A major, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you three different ways to approach being able to visualize and play the notes that make up the A major chord. Now, the A major is what we call a triad. It's made up of three different notes: the root, the major third, and the perfect fifth. And again, don't worry about those terms. If you want to learn about this sort of thing, check out my guitar course, Music Theory Made Easy 2.0. I'm going to go into detail for all this kind of stuff. But for now, just follow me here. So I'm going to go to this note A. And notice how I've got my pinky on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build this triad, these three notes that make up the A major chord: the root, the major third, and the fifth, which in this case, the notes are going to be A, C sharp, and E. Okay, so when you play this A chord, you are playing the notes A, C sharp, and E. They're just, you're playing them in multiple octaves. So I'm strumming 5 strings, but I'm really only playing the same 3 notes over and over and over. So what I want to do is I want to break that down and see those 3 notes. Okay, so first thing I'm doing is playing this note A right here with my pinky. The next string I'm going to play the 3rd finger. This is C sharp, and then I'm going to play my 1st finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret there. And that is E. Now, I can take this idea of playing this major arpeggio, or this major triad meaning 3, of course, and I can move it wherever I want. So if I wanted to play this on C, I could move up to C, right here, which we learned in the first video. I could play the exact same thing. Or I could move up to E and play the same thing. Now I'm going to do that same idea, but I'm going to do it what I call over the top. So right now I'm doing this to the left. Now I'm going to take those same notes. I'm going to start with my middle finger this time. Go to my 1st finger, which is C sharp. And then I'm going to go to my pinky on the 7th fret here. And notice how I'm playing the same notes. Okay, but I'm playing it over the top. And what I mean by over the top is that's where our scale that we learned in the second video, our major scale, would exist. So I'm playing it right over the top of that major scale. Okay? And again, you could do this anywhere you want. If you wanted to move up to C sharp, you could do that. Or if you wanted to move to G, you could do that anywhere you want. Now I'm going to play to the right. So I'm going to put my 1st finger on A this time. I'm going to go all the way up to the 9th fret with my pinky. That's my C sharp. And then I'm going to go to my middle finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string. Now listen to all 3 of these. Okay, it's the same pitch all 3 times. It might tonally sound a little bit different because of the thickness of each string. You see? But the notes are the same, okay? The pitch is the same. So that's a great way of being able to start memorizing some of the ideas around the fretboard. We can do that on any string as we move down. We can take this chord that we're playing right now, this A major, or major, and we can make it minor, or we could make it diminished. We could make it all kinds of different things and memorize these all the way across the fretboard. And we're going to do that in Music Theory Made Easy 2.0. So if you're enjoying this video and you want to learn more about this sort of thing, do me a favor, look for the link in the description, click on it, and check out Music Theory Made Easy 2.0. See if it's something that you're interested in. So take care, stay positive, and I'll talk to you soon, okay?